March 10th, good evening. On this Tuesday evening, welcome to my liminal space here on the World Wide Web. As I settle down for a little bit of Yumia tonight, been playing this over the last couple of days, and I'm just really enjoying this game. It's so relaxing, but I also really love the fighting system in it. It's just the more I play with it, the more it's kind of fun and complex. And I'm not sure how long I'm going to play tonight. It's a typical yawn. I have an ear infection, and I don't know how long I can wear these headphones. It might be painful on the ear, and I've got to go to the hospital tomorrow for x-rays and bone density tests to do a checkup on my my back, and it looks like I'm losing some of my stuff here, so I need to move. Yeah, I have to keep an eye on my mana energy here. I don't even know if I should be here. Maybe I should... Yeah, I need to be going this way. I turned off the voices on this game because they just wouldn't shut up. And boy, this keeps draining, huh? Okay, I think I'm safe now. You can see, like, down here, I don't think it would bother me as much if they had a little bit of variety in what they said, but the reality is they just kind of say the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't mind the voice acting, but it's just that it never ends. The characters never shut up. And if there was a way... Like, I wish you could just turn off aspects of the dialogue. Like here, you know, she's talking to Flammy and, you know, all this stuff, and it's like, it's not contributing anything to the plot or anything like that, so that's why I have turned it off. And it makes me sad because I don't want to turn it off. I actually think the voice actors do contribute. But it's just, you know, it's never ending. Okay. So it's not this way. am I supposed to go? So I need to get down here. Guess I need to go over this mountain somehow. Yeah, the headphones are already starting to hurt my ear a little bit. Yeah, I really love playing around with this battle system. It's fast, but there's a really good rhythm to it, and it takes. It's not super confusing, but it seems like it would be really easy and weird at first. But there's some depth to it, so I'm enjoying it. Like the battle system, I would say right now is kind of my favorite. Ooh, didn't mean to fall down there. The fights are kind of my favorite part of the game so far. And oh, they tend to end pretty quickly. Okay, if I go back this way. But see, this doesn't. I don't know how to get down there. Oh, I guess I've been down there before. Oops. That's fast travel. Okay, yeah, because somehow I got down here before. I don't remember how to long-range scan. And see, they're still talking at the bottom of the screen. There's just like a constant dialogue. So, kind of similar to one of my gripes with Code Vein 2, where the characters just would not shut up. So, anyway, tonight's beverage, I forgot to mention earlier, hot coffee. Mostly been drinking tea today, white tea. I love white tea. So white tea, black coffee. I also have a lot of green tea. I have so much tea here. Most of my coffee I keep at work. Sorry, I need to try to stop hitting the microphone. Excuse me. Really, I came all the way here just to report back to the chief. Hmm. Might as well get some resources while I'm down here. Yeah, now that I've stopped drinking, I want... Oops. I want to become more of a tea and coffee expert. I already know quite a bit about coffee. Tea is something that I do want to learn a bit more about. In my alcohol days, and I'm not one of those people that's against alcohol. I mean, I just have to stop drinking it because of my epilepsy, and it interferes with the medicine that I take. So it's not very good for me. It can cause me to have seizures, which is very dangerous. And could have been one of the reasons why I had the seizure in December, even though I stopped drinking months prior to that in September. But my alcohol of choice, and still is my alcohol of choice, is I really like whiskeys. I love Japanese whiskey. I also love añejo tequilas. Pretty much whenever I would drink tequila, I would only drink an añejo. And I like sipping tequila. I never did shots or anything like that. A good tequila, you sip and you enjoy. This is a first time fighting one of these. So, yeah, I really, really love a good tequila. I like wine too. When I lived in Korea, my friends and I, we used to do wine parties every couple of months. And when I lived in Japan, we 'too slow for the friend action. How's my HP? Gosh, these guys are still coming after me. Leave me alone. We used to do, in Japan, we would do Beaujolais Nouveau party. Well, you only really do Beaujolais Nouveau like once a year. It's the new wine. That's the that's, what it translates to in English from the French. And so I remember the last time we did it was, at least one of the last times for me was in 2000, I think 2012, 2013. So it's been a while. It's been over a decade ago since I lived in Japan, actually. And it was so good. We got a cask of it, so there was about like probably 20 of us. And we just enjoyed the really delicious wine that night. We had a lot of good French food. Just a really, really nice time. But yeah, I just think the reality now is that my body does not metabolize the alcohol very well, which causes my medication to not function the way it should. There, I got to do my friend action finally. And yeah, so I have to stop drinking. Sorry, taking a sip of my coffee. And to be quite honest, and I think I've said this before, I think I was a little bit of a weekend warrior alcoholic. By the way, I know I can fast travel, but I do like gathering ingredients, and as I said, I like the fights. So I have fun doing these. Although I think I will fast travel soon. I do want to kind of advance the story a bit. But yeah, I was a little bit of a weekend warrior alcoholic, but I would drink by myself usually. I stopped drinking around people. I tend to be a very flirtatious drunk. And I don't want to be like that. I'm not like super flirtatious or anything, but, maybe a little bit more flirtatious than I otherwise might be. So yeah, I would be stressed with work, and then I would come home and I would have some good whiskey, but one glass would turn into two would turn into three, and then, before I know it, I'm blacking out. So I gave up the alcohol, and now I'm focusing more on tea and coffee. I've been doing like mocktails, which have been really nice. Playing around with like fresh sugar cane and things like that, just because it's easy to get that stuff here. Licked. I'm assuming that's how they say it. Licht. Probably licked. Licktu. Like Richter. Yeah, and probably we could have heard the voices if I had, dialogue on. Alright, so we're going to investigate a new region. I want some more characters. When can I want to fill up my party with hot chicks. Because, isn't that the most important thing? Cute maids, girls in bikinis. Actually, I like Yumia's outfit, her other outfits better, but, she's just got a cute butt, so. And I'm a butt man. And also, if you don't know, I have a skin on Flammy, so that Flammy is actually a, what's it called, bubble tea. So, otherwise Flammy looks like a lantern most of the time, but, bubble tea. I don't see so much bubble tea anymore. The last time I remember it being kind of big was when I last lived in Hawaii during graduate school, and that was in the early teens, 2010, 2011. See, Yumi's got a nice butt. Now we're back in our normal clothing, but that's okay. I want voice acting on here. I want to hear the Japanese so that I can keep practicing my Japanese. Looks like the dude is wearing a hearing aid. I'm gonna choose to go north.
I didn't get that. Could you try
again? You can tell I'm wearing an Apple Watch. I don't even use Apple stuff anymore. I had an iPhone a long time ago, and the only reason I still keep my Apple Watch is for helping to track some of my sleep, and also when I swim or when I free dive, it doesn't have like a proper diving computer, but it does measure the depth when you go underwater, so it is handy for that. So that's why I still wear it. I do have an old iPhone here, like from 2019. It's like the iPhone mini. I still use that sometimes as like an iPod, as it were, when I want to go out and exercise, but I don't want people to contact me. I just want to be alone. Although now mostly I just turn off notifications. Ute. I want to go north. Looks like... Alright. First thing I need to do is heal up. See, it's just like a lot of dialogue that I know. Using clean bandages will help us, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, yeah. Alright, quests. Which one do we want to do? I don't know if... Is this one in the north? No, that one's east. Well... why not? I could even teleport here if I wanted. And then I'm already pretty close. And there's one I haven't been to over here. Let's go here. Well, let's start by going here. And figuring out what this question mark is. Let's clear out a couple of question marks. And then we'll try to finish up here, and maybe that's kind of where we'll... kind of wrap up for the night. Oh, it's up there, huh? Does look like there's a zip line that I haven't activated, so maybe let's try that. But it looks like the zip line is at the... Or is it for over there? Guess it's for over there. Well, maybe we'll see what the question marks over here are. Honing our skills through combat is important. Yeah, but resting up is just as important. It's like, yeah, okay. This is why I have all of that stuff turned off. So up here, I can't really go there. Let's just make our way to the mission point. Well, we can't go down that way. I keep hearing like something move around. This is new. Oh, this is the first time I've seen her carry something. That is a very challenging puzzle. It's those things that are making the noise. Well, I am very proud of myself for solving this puzzle. I think clearly if you're watching this video, you can tell that I am a highly intelligent person. So for the record, I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. So probably after you saw me solve that puzzle, you were like, man, this guy probably even has a PhD. I do not. I mean, I think because I solved that puzzle, which was so complicated, do I really need a PhD? Probably not. Because I'm highly intelligent, as you just witnessed. I mean, it probably took me, I would say, less than a minute to solve that puzzle. I mean, I'm highly smart. Probably, I'm almost as smart as Donald Trump. And, he's probably, people say he's the best president of the United States ever. So, they may be onto something. Let's take this up. Maybe this will go up to that place that I wanted to see earlier. Kind of like these zip lines. They're really cool. Okay, so was that question mark up here? No. Oh, wait. Here's one that's close by. Ah, fast travel point. Okay. Oop. Or energy shard or whatever it is. Okay. I'll kill you. Still trying to wrap my head around the fact that we're still in a war. So stupid. Maybe the other end's busted. Can I fix it? I'll try it later. Alright. Back down here. Gotta watch our mana energy. I think I've told you all before that I don't say mana. I say mana. Because that's the Hawaiian way of saying it. Which means it's proper. Because I love Hawaii. I lived there for a long time. Skill points, fence blueprint, okay. Wall lamp blueprint. I'm not really finding much in the way of like... halberd wrapped in lightning. It can shoot lightning. I guess this is for... her. Huh? Maybe not. Maybe it's for somebody else. Okay, well, leave it at that for now. Oh, let's get rid of that. Oh, test of strength. Should I do a test of strength now in this mana-bound area? Why not? Let's be a little wild. Oh. Boom. I like doing these friend actions. They're really fun. Okay. Where's the test of strength? Right over there. Alright, here we go. Seriously? Was that it? Because that was a piece of cake. Okay. This is some. Oh, I thought maybe that was something new. Alright, let's. That's where we need to go. So let's go over there since our mana is draining a bit. Okay. Can we fix this? The puzzles are not overly complicated. I'm okay with that. Puzzles in games kind of bore me. Not always, but depends on the game and depends on the puzzle. I guess I've said many times before, anything that takes me out of the game, like takes me out of the fun part. This is one of the reasons I can't get into new Zelda games. Breath of the Wild to me was just, it got so boring after a while. Like I just lost interest in it because I didn't care about the puzzles. And there were just so many of them. Well, that looks mysterious. Oh, really, I'm not feeling well. When I went to the doctor today, he said that my ear didn't look that bad inside, and I didn't have I didn't have an ear infection, so to speak, but he did take note that that my ear had a lot of wax in it, which is a problem that I've had now for a while. I clean my ears out. to help with this. Let me go touch this flower over here. Get some of that energy replenished. Oh, didn't even see that guy. Oh. Oh, I guess these are like the plans for them. Like I still have to make them. So I have to go to the Atelier to make them. I'm just getting the plans, so which is cool. I like that. Mana leaf. Something new. I saw you that time. Yes. But I know I got a little sidetracked earlier, but picking up where I left off about tea, I drank a lot of tea in Japan. I really liked the green tea. The area where I lived, Yame, made really good green tea. It was kind of famous in that area. I think I talked about this the other night. I really like Kagoshima and Shizuoka tea. Those are kind of my two favorites. I don't know. I get my white tea at TWG, the famous tea shop here. One of the famous tea shops. I know there's, a lot of them, but you always see TWG at like airports or some of the fancier malls. Their white tea, I don't know where it comes from. I think white tea is more from China. It's not really a Japanese thing. When I lived in Japan and I talked to people about it, nobody had really heard anything about white tea before. Oh, so it was the enemy. I do think I'm supposed to drop down here or drop down somewhere because the thing that I need to get to is down there. I'll go up to that other thing a little bit later. I like her little dance. You know, it reminds me of Yuna in Final Fantasy X. When she does the sending thing or whatever. Love that game. Oops. Didn't mean to skip. I actually thought about doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy X again, and I still may. Because the last time I played through it, I think was 2017? 16? Oh yeah, a repair kit. The bubbles kind of look like little turds. Like, or milk duds, which also look like little turds. I don't think this game does a good job of setting up how taboo alchemy is. I think that would make it much better if she had to do all of this in secret. I mean, I know these games are pretty light-hearted, and that would certainly make it a darker game, but I think that would make it more interesting. Okay, let's go back up. Get some more shrooms. Oh, we got another one of these. See, you guys, I am really intelligent. I figured that out super quickly. It's really a burden sometimes to be so smart like this, but you know, I do my best. Did I already get this one? Okay, this was the thing I unlocked before. Anything over here? Nope. Alright, so what's this? Just in case it's a boss fight. I don't know, I mean, it might be, but... Dark Souls, this is not. Can't go in yet. Okay. Well, maybe we'll come back to it later. So here's what I think we will do. I could go here. But the next thing we need to do is go up there. So, I think we'll first figure out what this is. So it's up there. And if we can't get up there right away, that's fine. I want to go back to the Atelier and see if I can make some weapons. Okay, and there we go. I have to remember that she can just kind of jump up walls like that. Alright. Boom. Got all that. Oh, and there's a treasure chest there, kind of hidden. I encountered this the other night. These are weird. I still don't quite know how to do them. Okay. Yeah, they're a little bit confusing. But again, I mean, you know, I'm super genius. I guess this is how you were supposed to get up there. I think I'm good now. Okay, let's do some fast travel. Go to the old Atelier. Refill our energy. And let's see about making some weapons. I guess we still can't yet? Hold on. I wonder if I'm not doing something right. Well, I do need to update my skills, but I think I'm gonna wait on that. Default, custom, okay. I'll have to play around with that later. So yeah, this is just for, I guess, selecting my party. Am I sure about what? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess... Alright, well, hold on. So I just need to try to make them. I thought these were maybe like recipes. Okay. Alright, I can do this one, so let's give this a try. So... I'll just auto. Do I want an effect? Fire damage. Okay. Let's see what this does. Let's prioritize quality. I think maybe one of the criticisms of this game was that you could just auto do this kind of stuff. I like that you can do both. You can do it yourself or you can auto do it. Because I don't think I would want to spend a lot of time doing this. I'd probably get bored. Because so far, like, the thing that I'm enjoying the most is the exploration and the fighting. Okay, so... blue neutralizer. Ingot. Let's try making one of these. Let's just go ahead, and I think it's probably important to okay. Oh. Okay. So let's do this one. I think this will be the last one that we'll do, and then we'll... Okay. Alright, so we made those things. Ah, here's where we make the weapons. Here, let's prioritize quality. And I'm guessing maybe later you would add the traits to it. Oh, wait. No, go back. Isn't this what we already have? Yeah, so I just created like another one. Oh, but this is +6. Okay. Well, let's do that. Alright, we're learning. And then this is dude's thing. Nomadic clothing. Alright. What if... Let's prioritize quality again. Oh, it was a little different dance this time. Alright, well that's kind of nice. Alright, let's do dude's weapon now. So skill damage up level 4. I wonder how we... Well, I'll try it a little bit later, but I'm thinking that you would add traits a different way, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I like her little weapon dance like this. This is nice. I appreciate it. You can even increase the speed or decrease it. What? Max HP up. Okay, let's make this. Okay. Let's... Right. Nice evening sky. Okay. Okay, so we're good there. Oh. So we made that one, and it's not as good. Okay. What about dudes? Okay, this is a little bit better. Okay. Okay. So here's where I could put in one of these things. Okay. All right. Okay, so maybe I can... Let's create a couple more of these. That one okay. I think we can make one more of these. Let's prioritize effect this time. I really do think I'm coming down with a fever. Like, I feel like crap. Ice damage. Okay. Oh wait, no. What is this thing? Training wrist weight. Okay. Let's do one more of these. And then let's prioritize effect again. So fire damage. Okay, start. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, alright, we're learning. Oh, do we put it under items? Okay, that's all I have for now. Okay, so do we just give her 2 of the left? I don't know. Maybe for now, that's fine. 2 of those and 2 of those. Okay. Alright, let's go to equipment. So here's where we can okay. 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 So okay. All right, I think let's level up a little bit. I do want to level up my fighting because that's what I like to do the most. Let's do this one for now. Unlocks item rebuilding. Sure, why not? Boost quality cap by 300. That seems like that would be useful, so we'll aim for that next time. Okay, last thing. Oh, item rebuilding is the process of strengthening previously synthesized items. Aha! Let's try item rebuilding. Experience up. Okay. All right. We'll play around with that a little bit later. So the last thing to do. Oh, what does she want to say? We've already done this. Yeah, we've already done that, so I don't know, we may have to do it again, doing something different, I don't know. But it is time. We've got to change clothes. Let's put Victor back in his Studley outfit. Or maybe we should put him in... He needs more choices. Let's go for yellow. This is pretty gaudy. Alright, even though I like Yumia's butt, probably my favorite outfit, like I just think this one's cool looking. Should we go back to this one, or maybe the lighter color? Oh, I don't know. I don't like this one. This is, I think, kind of the ugliest one. This one is... I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Let's go back for this one again. And for Isla... Yeah, we don't have a lot of variety for her. I like keeping her in the maid outfit. I wish I had different colors. I don't know if... So I guess she's talking now. I don't know if there are other costumes that we can do in this game. I hope so. Oh, palettes! Oh! Oh, but it's just for hair. Although I do like the white hair a little bit better. Okay. We'll do this. Let's keep his the same. Now, I like her with the black. Oops. Yeah. Maybe deep blue is better. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's do this one. Okay. Alright, so that's a little bit more variety. Not much, but you know, it's something. Alright. And with that, Jig. Okay. Well, that's a good use. I wasn't sure what the mailbox was going to be for, but okay. Cool. Alright. Okay. I think that will do for tonight. We can maybe take a cool photo. None of these filters are good. Miniature, blur. Happy, of course. Let's do this one. All right. This filter is kind of ugly. This high saturation is weird. Is there? Yeah, there's really not much else you can adjust. Okay, so we'll do this. maybe move our camera here a bit. Let's get a little bit more light in there. All right, and there's our screenshots. Okay, and with that, we are officially done for the night. So we save our game. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I have almost finished my coffee. Just got a little bit left. And yeah, it's 9:31. So rather a while of playing. So if you stuck it out through this whole video, feel free to say something in the comments. Say something like, "Hey man, your voice did not put me to sleep." Or you could say, "Hey stupid, you are stupid." I don't know. Whatever vitriolic thing you want to say, or whatever nice thing you want to say. So, thanks again for watching, in all honesty. I hope that you are having a great day, night, or evening, wherever you are, and whenever you are. Take care out there.